Hey there, welcome to League 6. This is my 6th league, actually. So yeah, I've played them all basically. And yeah, I was pretty excited for this one. Contrary to most of the other ones, I actually did not look up anything. I did not look up at the relics or the pacts or whatever. I just kind of went in sort of blind. I mean, it's my 6th league. I should already sort of, to a certain degree, know what to expect. Yeah, I sort of just most of the things I'm gonna pick and everything are based on vibes, basically, just of what I look, what I think it's good or whatever. These leagues, contrary to all of the other ones, is starting in Valarmore, which ironically I was going to pick anyway because essentially the only thing I have not done in leagues in terms of regions is Valarmore, it's Fremennik and Mauritania. Those are the three ones that I have 100% sure I have not picked. So I was gonna pick Valarmore anyway. Thankfully for me, it was nice because I ended up, well, with Valarmore free I can just pick another region on top of that. So that was pretty nice. I'm also gonna go Mage because, well, it's just a thing that I've never gone before. I think it's the only combat style that I've never really dipped into. Mostly I just either do range, and last leagues I did melee because of the Kopesh, and honestly I do not regret doing melee with a Kopesh. That was like really fucking good. Now, here the first relic that I picked was Endless Harvest because I like AFKing, that's just how I go. And these that you are seeing right now are the demonic packs. Basically, they're the like combat masteries, if you will, and it can get like pretty. You can do like some pretty cool combos and whatnot. I'm also just like. Again, I'm gonna go mage build, so it's not gonna be like amazing, or I mean, it's gonna be amazing because it's really good, but it's not gonna be like the most, I guess, flashy or shiny or whatever. Yeah. The first pack that you get is like you basically get a chance to get your ammo and charges and runes back, which is really good. Unfortunately, it's only 50%, so yeah, we're still gonna be spending quite a few runes. So the way that the leagues basically started for me anyway, I just kind of like. I like to sweep up some like mostly common done tasks. I just go on the wiki, the task list, and I just go by completionist, and I sort of just do that. Now, and very importantly, this is just me kind of testing out the runes and how many runes you spend, as well as getting some bones, which yeah, I'm gonna need that for a task. And this is me thieving at the beginning. I'm gonna be a bit like Valarmore locked for a while. It's basically been a week, and I can tell you I have not unlocked another region. I have the tasks to unlock at least Karanja, and I'm probably close to like my second region as well. So yeah, but I just don't really, I don't know, I kind of want to do everything that I want or that I need in Valarmore, and then when I feel like, okay, I'm kind of stuck, then I can move out, because right now I don't really feel like I'm stuck. I feel like there's so much they can still do in Valarmore in terms of tasks and everything. I still have like so many easy tasks to go through, so yeah, basically this is me just going through some easy tasks, which the leagues always have a lot of. Yeah, it's just you don't need a lot of skills, you don't need a lot of things. This is just basically to like get you started. It's your startup, if you will. Just a bunch of like tasks. Also, there's a lot of pet tasks these leagues. There's petting the birds, petting the dogs, petting like multiple dogs. There's a lot of petting tasks. So yeah, basically here I am to the point where I've done thieving. I pickpocketed citizens pretty much all the way until I got like 1.5k, which I know I get is not like the most efficient thing. I did that because I wanted a staff, because even with the regeneration I kind of want to have like a staff that gives unlimited runes of a certain kind, at least for this early game. Yeah, I ended up picking the air staff. So yes, that's basically, I did a bunch of thieving on normal citizens without any type of thieving aid, just for this staff. Yeah, after that I just kind of like kept doing tasks until eventually I got to tier 2 relics, and I decided to go to Friendly Forager purely because in terms of agility, I'm gonna get Mauritania, so I'm gonna get Allo Sepulchre, and that's like 150k per run, like per 10 minutes. You can easily get like over a mil XP there, and then yeah, I don't know, like the woodsman just didn't really feel all that good, because for the most part, again, like I got endless harvest, so I can just like train those skills, and production skills usually are much faster than gathering skills anyway. Yeah. Now this is the agility, because if you didn't pick hot food, this is like the only way that you can have to train early agility, at least without any other region. And honestly, I like the concept of these stones existing in Yama's place, and like being a training method for agility or whatever, but I don't like the execution. I'm sorry, it just sucked so much. Like training this, like this way here, it's just so click intensive, and then it's not like click intensive like thieving, where like you just put the mouse in the same place. No, it's click intensive in the sense that you just have to move your mouse around. It's like, imagine agility, but instead of being chill, it's really click intensive, so I did not like it. Anyway, there was a task here, and I was actually here to get 32 agility for the quest Death on the Isle, I think. And this quest, I mostly did it actually not for the agility XP, although that's good, and for the thieving XP that's also good, but for the crafting XP, because with this crafting level, rather than having to train crafting from level 1 basically, which is, well, I mean, it's not very fun. This essentially just gives me the level to go and get runes, because I needed some early GP. As you can see, I have 35 GP, and honestly, I needed something better than just pickpocketing normal citizens, especially without Larcenist. So yeah, I came in. This is Aldurin. Essentially, you can buy uncut gemstones and then sell the cat version, because leagues, the stock never depletes. This is basically really profitable, and I just sat here until I got around 150k, around that, 140. I also got like 63 crafting. It's pretty good crafting XP. Obviously it's leagues boosted, some early GP, which is also really nice, and then I essentially am going to use this GP for runes, because as you can see, yeah, I don't have a lot of runes right now. Yes, rune shop, here we go. I'm gonna buy some mind runes and some chaos runes as well, and then I'm gonna basically just keep doing a few tasks here and there, just to make sure that we keep getting those points and getting those relics. Yeah, if you didn't know, Enchanted Valley is actually like a neutral region. It's not part of Mestalin, so that's how I got my rune axe and all of the other axes as well. And this is because this was towards the end of, well, technically day 2, but it was day 1 for me, because I only started playing on the next day, just to sort of AFK some with carrying, and that's kind of what I did for the rest of the day. Basically, I still completed a bunch of tasks, but all of them were related to like with carrying, like getting certain amount of oak logs, or getting certain amount of like oak, or not oak, maple logs, yew logs, magic logs, all of that basically. I just kind of like, with a rune axe, I kind of just like sat here and basically AFK'd. Another nice thing actually that with getting ad and AFKing with getting ad is that, well, you get a lot of these random events, and a lot of them give you 30 points. So yeah, this was the Fox one. It's how I basically trained early enter, believe it or not, and I got the whistle, so I kind of want to get the beaver now. But yeah, so I essentially started day 2, essentially AFKing some with cutting as well. I love with cutting, and then when I was done with the AFK-ness of my day, I just went on to do some more tasks. I'm not gonna show you all of them, but yeah, eventually I unlocked the tier 3 relic, which is the teleporting relic. I had already taken Bank and the fairy ring as well in previous leagues, so it was either between the map or the eye. The eye is good for PVM, but unless you're gonna do PVM, it doesn't really mean much. So I thought that the map was just basically more diverse when it came to the way that it can help you throughout the game. Here I'm just peeping at the next relics, which I kind of wanted to have a plan. And tier 4 relics are basically the most important in my opinion to pick, because it's the one that can basically ruin your account. Here I'm just doing some mining as well. I bought the pickaxes from Camtoron with the GP that I got from Aldurin's gem store. So yeah, that's kind of why I also wanted the GP because I wanted to get myself some pickaxe, and eventually I got the task to mine something with a rune pickaxe, which I did. So again, like a lot of the tasks I do are relating to skills as well, although you still have a lot of these random tasks. I think I'm pretty much done with random tasks nowadays. Again, I'm mostly just going through Valor more, so I don't have a lot of them left, but I still have a lot of like tasks that are skilling related that I still have not picked up, that I still need to do. But all of these early tasks are really good for the first few relics. And then I decided to finish yet another quest, and this quest is gonna give me woodcutting XP, which at this point I don't really need. I should have done this quest earlier, but this is my first time in Valarmor, and I'm not too sure about like what things give. So yeah, that's basically like the end of day 2, which I'm pretty sure I'm also gonna do a little bit more of woodcutting AFK. Day 3 started with yet a little bit more AFKing and with bone shards. I didn't know this, I just thought, yeah, let's AFK those just to see what it's all about, because I never did this before. And yeah, I got a task and we achieved the bronze rank, and hopefully I can get back to my mithril rank, because, you know, that's where I got pretty much every single other league, except for one, I think, because outside of one I pretty much just got mithril adamant. Those are always the ranks that I achieve. And yeah, I moved on to do a little bit more tasks once that was done. Again, like I like to AFK part of my day and then just do a couple of tasks here and there, although I can't always do them, and this past few days I've not really done a lot of tasks. But yeah, there's still a lot of random tasks to do here and there, 10, 30.1s, they stack up after a while, although on day 3, and as you can see here, I've had a lot more tasks relating to actually training skills, so I actually had to train fletching, I actually had to train fire making, to actually be able to do some of those skilling tasks of burning certain logs or fletching certain things. And eventually I unlocked by far the most important tier of relics, which is the tier 4. Now tier 4 is between Butler's Bell, Conniving Clues or Transmutation. To me it was between Butler's Bell or Transmutation. As much as I like Clues, I felt that with a tier 5 I wasn't gonna really worry about them too much, and I feel like Clues are not as good in your account because they're not as diverse in the aid that they can provide. I was going for Butler's Bell purely because, again, I like AFK with Endless Harvest. It's just a perfect combo in that way, even if Butler's Bell you don't necessarily need Endless Harvest, but it's just a nice combo. But eventually, I mean, Transmute was just like way too good, like it sounded way too fun, and that's what I decided to go with. And here, as you can see, yeah, basically just free magic XP. I don't know why I always pick a relic relating to like some magical thing that just gets me 99 magic, the first 99 in the league. I've done that last league as well, or at least during Raidmaster I'm sure I did with Golden God. So yeah, basically 99 magic, the first 99 of the leagues, just AFKing Transmute and transmuting runes, you know. And here you can already see I'm 99, I transmuted a bunch of death runes into bloods, into souls and into rough runes, so I don't even need to craft them, I can just like transmute them. And I also did I bought a bunch of fire runes, transmuted them into chaos runes, and then transmuted them into nature runes, and then sold back to the store, and it's a huge profit. So as you can see, my cash stack went from 100k to basically 4.5 mil. It's really good. It's like pretty much right now I'm kind of like set for GP. I don't need to worry about it anymore. And then I decided to take my Wrath rooms for a spin at the Gem Crab, just mostly to get some HP and defense levels, because even though I'm 99 magic, I haven't done a lot of combat, so yeah, I just AFK'd a little bit of Gemstone Crab, even though I can't do too much because, yeah, I only save 50% of the runes, so you burn through them quite quickly. Here's another example of Transmute being really good. Pick up normal bones from the ground and transmute them into superior bones, and I don't have the level, so I transmute them down into Dagannoth bones, and I basically go from like 9 prayer to level 40 in this inventory. So it's pretty OP transmute in this regard. Even if I didn't take Soul Harvest, which I will in the future, basically prayer was done, and then this is basically me the AFKing the bone shards. So yeah, now I have a bunch of bone shards to use, so free prayer XP. and I'm gonna end up with almost 80 prayer, and eventually I'm gonna get 80 prayer, and that's gonna give me a bunch of tasks relating to activating prayers, and that should actually give me the iron trophy as well as some demonic pacts, which I'm still not going like super hard into because unfortunately in Valarmor I'm not gonna have a lot of them. That's kind of the only bad part about sort of, you know, being in Valarmor only for now, which is you're not gonna have a lot of demonic pacts in order to abuse until you do unlock other regions, unfortunately, which I will eventually again, but yeah, so that's the iron trophy, and that is a couple more demonic pacts, and yes, I'm gonna go the water build because again just sounds super fun, and I'm also gonna go thorns very likely, but that's more a endgame thing. Other than that, I just got my head into working on some more tasks, primarily because, and this is Jagex messing up, I thought that you unlocked X12 XP on tier 5, which is what it says. It says that that's when you unlock the tier 5, but no, actually this leaks it's back, so you unlock it at tier 4. So yes, that worm task was actually very fun because the worm bones, I just picked up normal bones, transmuted them up, really useful. This, another quest done, and this is my saga of doing the task of making 100 pies. So I had to go to Camtorum because those were it's where they sell pie shells basically, and you can't buy noted, which sucks. And then I went to kill a bunch of chickens because I did not know that there's a store that sells chicken, so I murdered 25 chickens for the meat pies as well, because I'm gonna do the double task. I cooked them, and then I basically just have to... this is by far the worst part, which is I had to go and fill 100 buckets of water, which by the way, this is not even like a good place to do so, because it's not very efficient, it's not very close to the bank, there are better places to do this. And then, and this is the part that really sucked, I was picking up, basically, I was getting pots from the bank, running here, dropping them all on the ground, getting 25 grain, coming here to fill the entire hopper with grain, and then go back down, pick up the pots from the ground before they despawn, and then get the flour, and then run back to the bank. I have to do that a total of 4 times. 4 times I have to do that. It wasn't fun the first time, much less the second, third, and fourth. Eventually, I had to go and buy red berry pies, or red berries for the red berry pies, because I wasn't gonna make 100 meat pies, because I was like, I'm not killing 100 chickens. And then it's when I saw, oh, there's chickens there that I could have bought. Cool. Anyway, after the entire saga, I made the pastry dough. After making the pastry dough, I put it all in the pie shells, and then after the pie shells having all the pastry that I needed, again it's 100, just to remember, I made the 25 meat pies that I needed with the cooked chicken, and then I made the rest red berry pies. And after they were all said and done, I just essentially cooked all of the pies, the 100 pies. Thankfully, due to the quest that I did earlier that gave me cooking XP, I actually didn't burn a single pie because I was over the level that you would burn them. And eventually I cooked all of the 100 pies and I got 2 tasks. That's basically like hour and a half for 160 points. It wasn't fun. I wouldn't do it again. I don't know why I did it, I guess I just kind of wanted to AFK, but it wasn't very fun. So yeah, after that I basically just went to AFK a little bit more, do a little bit more tasks, and finally I got to tier 5. Again, I wanted the XP multiplier, even though you actually unlocked it at tier 4 because it was bugged. And I mean, look, Nature's Accords rules farming, sure, that's fun. Soul Harvest, I will probably respect into that in the future, especially because of free prayer and rune crafting. But Larcenist just sounds way too much fun. I don't know, I always go the Thieving Relic because it always looks like the most fun relic out there. So yeah, basically I thieved some wealthy citizens, and by the way, you actually get 10x on everything, including the house keys, the clues, all of that. That's why I didn't go the clue relic before. It's not just the lack of diversity, it's also like with this relic, yeah, it's basically very easy because I'm also gonna take Kenderin. So basically, thieving wise, it's all solved. You also get 10 valuables at each time. Eventually, got 75, and here we go with the gem stalls. And everyone knows about these stalls, but yeah. These, with the current XP rates that I have with times 12, you just continuously thieve. Like, the only way that someone can stop you is if someone that doesn't have these relics steals from the stall and empties it. Because if the stall isn't empty, you just continuously thieve it. The best part is, transmute does work in between some of the thieves. So you actually do still transmute the gems that you steal, yeah, it's really good. I was getting at the top here like 15 million XP per hour, so eventually I had to go for 99, obviously, you know. There you have it, 99 thieving. And then, you know, because I wanted to AFK a little bit more, you know, I mean, let's be, you know where this is going, right? You know where this is going. And yeah, so basically my 200 million XP task is done. Fun fact, I also got 200 million XP last leaks, and that's where I kind of AFK'd. Now, I'm actually missing a little bit of footage, but after this, because I didn't want to keep thieving, because, well, kind of a waste of XP, I decided to go on AFK with carrying, get myself 99 with carrying, because I really want the beaver, and while I was doing that, I got a golden egg. So yeah, now I really want the beaver. And after that, I just kind of sat at the gemstone crab and got myself some melee skills up. It's not the most efficient, especially not in Valor more, but yeah, that's about it.